I tried very hard to be very kind until that moment. Then I told him I did not want to speak to him anymore.
Is Ms. Johnson here? There she. Yeah, there you are. Ma'am, you have to unmute and state your name, and then Trooper, state your name, please.
Trooper Weston Williams.
Crystal Johnson.
All right. Any offer here, Trooper?
Is this for Mr. Ali?
No, it's for Crystal Johnson. This is a violation of basic speed law. So she slowed off the roadway into the woods due to a snowy, wet condition.
Yeah, I'd offer impeding traffic.
Do you want to plead to impeding traffic, ma'am?
No, sir, I do not.
Okay, so I want to just have you listen to me a second here, and then we can go from there, okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me whether you take impeding traffic or not. We have a hearing that can take place right now by Zoom. Violation of the basic speed law requires you to keep your vehicle under control at all times, no matter the road conditions. So if, as an example, I determined that you were traveling and you drove off into the off the roadway, that would be a violation of the basic speed law. I'm not trying to talk you out of having the hearing, but if we have the hearing and you lose, you're going to get the points. So but I'm not under any circumstance trying to talk you out of having a hearing.
I understand.
So do you want to have the hearing still, or do you want to plead to impeding?
I want to have the hearing.
Raise your right hands. Trooper, I need to see your hand, please. You solemnly swear or affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God. Trooper?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, you can proceed, Trooper.
All right, guys, buckle up. Things kicked off calmly, but the heat rose fast. A woman named Crystal Johnson was pulled into a courtroom over a car crash. The officer said she slid off into the woods cause of the snow. She didn't want to plead guilty. Nope, she wanted to fight it out, right here, right now.
I'm on a crash right now, sir. Do you mind giving me 1 second here? My partner.
No, take your time.
Real quick.
Pardon?
My partner's going to kick these occupants loose, and just give me 1 second here. I apologize.
No problem. Do you have any questions about what I said, Ms. Johnson, before we begin?
I do not.
Okay. Do you have Marissa Sedlar here, Lisa?
2022, 54.
Go ahead.
They just saw mine over the wall, blocking the left lane and causing a major backup. Let's see what's going on. I can't get any cars.
Okay.
Lisa, can you hear me? Is Marissa Jade Sedlar out there?
Yes, she is.
Why don't you bring her in, and that'd be Trooper Pusilowski.
He's not here on Zoom.
Okay, people against Marissa Jade Sedlar, 25M493-218. Your name, ma'am?
Marissa Jade Sedler.
Good morning to you. The officer failed to appear. I gave him 15 minutes. Case dismissed.
Okay.
Okay, you're all set. Have a good day. Be careful out there. Good luck.
Awesome. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You too. All right, recalling Crystal Ann Johnson, 25M491844. Trooper, your name again?
Trooper Weston Williams.
Ms. Johnson, your name again?
Crystal Johnson.
I've had you both sworn in. Trooper, you can go ahead and proceed.
Yes, sir. On 2/15/2025 at approximately 10:39 in the morning, I was dispatched to a crash. It was a one-vehicle crash. The driver slid off in the right ditch.
Drama hits early. Crystal's like, no way I'm pleading anything. The judge tries reasoning, saying it's a basic speed law issue. If your car goes off-road, that's on you, no matter the weather. He even warns, lose the hearing, get the points. But Crystal, she's standing tall. Let's have that hearing.
It was snowy conditions that day, and I wrote her a citation for a violation of basic speed law.
And that
And that
was
was
Ms.
South
Johnson?
75. Yes, sir. That was South 75 near Gibraltar.
Sibley.
Okay.
Or Sibley. Sorry about that.
Okay. Any questions of him, Ms. Johnson?
I have no questions, sir.
Do you wish to testify?
I do. I actually wish I could be in court right now, but obviously Trooper Williams isn't there, so it wouldn't matter. He arrived an hour after the situation, so I would like to state that. Therefore, he had no idea what the conditions were of the roads. I would like to state that I drove 34 miles without incident before sliding off the road. So clearly, I was not driving erratically if I made it 34 miles in a snowstorm. I printed out pictures of what the conditions were. You can see his vehicle right there.
Ma'am,
Yes.
before we go on,
Yes.
I'm gonna listen to you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be a legislator here, though. I didn't write this law. And it says what it says. And
Understood,
that is clearly a violation of the basic speed law. I'm trying to help you. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm not trying to be mean or any other such thing. This was a technical violation of the basic speed law. I cannot do anything but find you responsible. If you want to take the impeding, you're going to save yourself 2 points. Now,
Sir?
I'm going to listen to you. I'm not going to debate it with you. I'm just trying to tell you again nicely, and then you can tell me, Judge, I want to proceed, or Judge, I want to take the plea, and I'll shut up and listen.
It gets real. The officer says it all happened around 10:39 a.m. Snowy day, one car crash, and Crystal slid into a ditch. Simple as that, according to him. But Crystal fires back. He wasn't even there in time. He didn't see the road. She even printed photos, proving she'd already driven 34 miles in the storm without slipping.
Okay, Judge, I am wanting to proceed.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
And the reason I am proceeding is because there was no speed violation whatsoever, as I made it 34 miles without any issue or incident. The officer or you're not listening, so this is great. You're as great as the trooper is. And I would like it on.
Whoa.
No, I want this on record that this is what the problem is, and this is why I did not want to take the impeding traffic. The officer mocked me. The officer made sure to belittle me. And I refuse to allow that kind of treatment.
Okay.
So that is where I'm
anything
coming
else?
from. That would be it, sir.
I want to make sure that you've had full opportunity to tell me everything.
No, I haven't, because you have made it clear that you do not care to listen either. And it is okay. I have gone through the chain of commands that I need to, and I will continue.
I could tell you had a chip on your shoulder from the get-go. You know that?
Oh, thank you.
I'm trying to help you here, and you want to make your own. You want me to make my own laws, and that I can't do.
No,
I just
you're
asked.
not making a law.
Hang on. I asked to see your record. That's all I said. Do not accuse me of not listening. I heard every single word you said. If there's anything else you want to say, go ahead and say it. I'm all ears. I'll listen to whatever else.
Okay, I'm going to speak now then. Is that okay?
No, it's not right now. Trooper, did you mock her in any way?
No, sir. So she filed a complaint against me to my post commander. He sent the video up to our internal affairs who investigates.
Tension explodes. Crystal claims the trooper mocked her, made her feel small, and treated her unfairly. The judge warns he didn't. Write the law, just follows it. But she's hurt, and it shows. He compared me to random drivers. That's not okay, she says. I tried being respectful, but I was done the second he belittled me.
Complaints, and they didn't find anything wrong with the interaction we had. The only thing that was wrong, I wasn't wearing my hat.
You were wearing your hat, sir.
That's what I told them, but I wasn't wearing it for the whole time. So that's what they talked to me about. I didn't get in trouble for anything else of how we interacted with each other. So,
all right, go ahead, Ms. Johnson.
So when he asked me if I was speeding, I told him I was not. And he gestured to the people driving down the road and said, well, none of these people are flying off the road. To me, that is mocking me. I had been through something traumatic. And for him to say something like that and compare me to people is absolutely sad and not okay. Period. And it went downhill from there. It's not that I have a chip on my shoulder. I showed him the utmost respect. I tried very hard to be very kind until that moment. Then I told him I did not want to speak to him anymore. And he continued to follow me. And I don't feel as though that kind of treatment, basically victim shaming people, is the way to handle yourself as an officer. I went home and had a conversation with my 21 and 16-year-old to let them know, do not call the police if you are ever in trouble. They do not care.
Gosh.
It was awful. It was a bad situation. It's not a chip on my shoulder. It's me being hurt.
All right, listen. Okay. Anything else?
That's it. Just that it was a snowy
I want you to
condition.
understand. I would never condone anybody talking to anybody in a demeaning fashion.
Well,
Okay.
it was.
Well, but that doesn't entitle you to a dismissal of the case. I tried to tell you nicely.
Mhm,
I tried
you
to
did.
tell you 2 or 3. I mean, I don't have any choice but to find you responsible as charged.
That's fine.
I really wish you would have taken the impeding. I really do.
That's fine.
135 is your total. Can you pay that today or do you need time?
I can pay that today.
Okay, you can go online on 33court.com.
Thank
Good
you.
luck to you, ma'am. I wish you well. Thank you.
The final verdict hits hard. Crystal tells the court how the incident broke her trust. I told my kids not to call the cops, she admits. They don't care. The judge listens, then says, I get it, but I still have to find you responsible. She calmly accepts it. $135 fine, case closed. No backing down.